Hey everyone, Happy New Year. I hope you had a safe and happy holiday. We spent ours at home, mostly taking care of this big baby who does not like the sound of the fireworks. This is Cappuccino, and he is a very sensitive boy. So I thought it'd be fun in this video to go back over the some of the looks I did in 2022, some of the nail art looks, and just go through my favorites and talk a little bit about them. So let's go ahead and start in January. Well, I was still pretty new to streaming, but I did these on stream, and I intended for them to start off as a very simple look, and I just kept adding layers, and eventually we got this monstrosity that I kind of love. So I think if I were to do these again, I would do the gold border a little bit thinner and maybe make more of a contrast with the background, but the idea behind it I like a lot. So it's a matte top coat finish, and then I went back over the bugs, the insects rather, with a glossy top coat to help them stand out, and I like it a lot. I think it's really nice looking. In February, I think the my favorite nail art that I did was with the Hollow Taco Winter Shimmers collection. I did some reverse stamping with the shimmers. So there, I like really made them thick, so you could see the different colors on there. And I made this like Aurora look, Galaxy look, and I like it a lot. So highly recommend. Use more toppers in reverse stamping. It worked out great. In the beginning of March, I did one of my favorite nail art looks of the year using a technique that I think I made up. I'm sure other people have done things like this, but what I did is I took a fan brush and I dragged a bunch of colors together to make a decal on my nail art mat. And that is how I got this wave pattern in the background of these nails. And then of course I stamped some galaxy stamps on top. And I just think it came out so cool. Please disregard the cuticles. I was still figuring out the cuticle cleanup for decals. It's kind of hard. Later on that month and into early April, I did probably my best nail art all year in terms of composition and colors. I just think these look so good. Like they're really pretty. These are Van Gogh inspired nails from a Maniology nail stamping plate and ORLY color pass. I used a lot of ORLY colors in here that went nicely together, and it just came out really good. I did do these a couple of times because I was still new to filming reels and I kept messing up, so I would have to start the nail over along with filming the reel. So actually, I forgot to color in the green stems on my middle finger, but I think it actually looks better without the green. I think the green was almost too much, so just keeping it yellow and blue, I think worked out in my favor. Later on for Easter, I did these really cute little hatching chick nails. And these show how much I don't do freehand because the shell, the white part, is made from a French tip stamping plate plus a zigzag pattern stamped on top of it, all in white. None of that was me. I did not get those sharp lines on my own. The only thing I did was use a dotting tool to put two little dots, and then one little orange dot that I then very carefully, like took me way too long to drag down the tip to try and make a little beak. But I know they're super simple, but for me, mixing in a little bit of freehand, it was proud of it. They're cute. All right, going into May, I had another one of my favorites from this year. I called it the porcelain birds because it reminded me of like those blue and white china pieces that are so gorgeous. And I did double process stamping to get those French tips. So I stamped the white pattern first and then picked up the blue all in the same stamp and then placed it on the nail, and it made for a really nice like consistent pattern. I did have to touch up the tip a little bit because I placed it a little too high, but I think these came out really nice. I love these a lot. Also in May, I did a relatively simple design, but I just think it was very photogenic. It came out really nice. And that was just a simple ombre with a reverse stamped flower on top. And then there happened to be some daisies right outside of my work. And I got this really nice shot with the nail art and the flowers in the background. It was so perfect. I liked these a lot. Okay, so these are early June and I love these nails. This is using the Cirque Vice collection, so all of these glow under black light really brightly, especially that orange that's called Pyro came out this year. It glows so bright and so beautifully. But yeah, these little frogs were really, really fun to stamp and I love them a lot. This is another one of my favorites from this year. This is using Mooncat's Technicolor Dreams collection in the background. And I just did like a tie-dye kind of splotchy pattern on a sponge and then sponged them on. So we got that nice kind of soft gradient between all the colors. So that's the background. And then I did the double process stamping again where I picked up the star pattern and then these like paint swatch patterns, these like messy looking paint splatters with stars already on there, and then placed them on. And I call this look Don't Cry Over Spilled Stars, and I really, really like it. I want to do more like this year, definitely. Okay. Kind of an honorable mention. At some point, I decided to do a Polish Mountain. I believe it was for Hollow Taco's birthday. I don't know what possessed me, but that was a 7-hour stream of painting layer after layer after layer of every Hollow Taco that I owned. And this is the result. I did use a peel off base coat and I still have the peelies. I don't know what I'm going to do with them exactly, but they are in the background waiting, waiting to appear again. This is another Hollow Taco look. This was after the Julian collection collaboration launched, and I did a pretty good water marble. I mean, I think it looks pretty good. And I guess so does Hollow Taco, because they actually featured this one in one of their emails, and I was really, really excited about that. So yeah, there's a water marble for you. Okay, so we're now in July. These are some of my absolute favorite from the year just because of the amount of detail that are on them. If you look closely, everything is a separate layer of stamping. So it's many, many layers of stamping to build these images. So the waves are reverse stamped with the blue. And then looking in the middle finger, you can see the beach towel. The pink is one layer, the green is a second layer, the little lady is her own layer, the umbrella is 2 more layers. Like, so there was so much time spent on these nails, but I think it was worth it. I think they're so cute. Like them a lot. These didn't stick around for very long. I guess it was in between streams and I just wanted to do some nails, and that makes me sad because I adore these. I think they came out so pretty. I did a matte top coat, and so that shimmery polish on the leaves looks really nice under a matte. And of course the little animals and bananas are adorable. I want to do these again because I don't feel like I got enough time with them. I miss them. Okay, these are awesome. Very proud about how these came out. So I did this like stamping with a sponge to try and make it look like old paper on a map, and I used jelly polishes so that it wouldn't overtake the undercolor, and I just did it around the edge, kind of make it look like the edges of an old map. And then of course I did reverse stamping on top and a matte top coat to make it all look like paper. So good. I think they came out so good. These make me happy. These have the vibes. You know what I mean? Like these have that chill lo-fi vibe that I absolutely adore. These sunset colors I think look really nice. It looks like a slice of life anime opening that I want to watch. And so, yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, I think the length of my nails really helped with this one. I'm sure that like short nails, everybody would look good in these colors, but like that big open space under the clouds, I think really helps set the mood. If that makes sense. Okay, these took me a long time to do, and I just think they're really pretty. It's another sunset look, but I was really into that. And my little cowboy scenes, I'm a big fan of the West, and it's where I grew up and all that kind of stuff. So just doing like a sunset cowboy scene, It's good stuff. It's good stuff. It's a lot of reverse stamping on this one. And actually, I had to redo these a few times because I wasn't quite sure where to put the gradient in the background. Like, it was too high for the first one, then it was too low. You couldn't see any of the yellow on the second one. So yeah, it took a few tries to like find the right spot, but I think it worked out. Okay. Okay. So there's a story behind this one. As you may or may not know, I participate with my partner Fanaticure in a monthly polish pickup bingo, which I'll link the playlist down below. And we found this polish. It was during the Marine Mania theme, and it was inspired by this like really beautifully scaped fish tank, and all the colors are there. Like if you're just looking at the colors, the polish is spot on. But all we could see was potato salad. It's all we could see. And we just kept laughing about this potato salad polish and how amazing it was. So obviously I bought it. And obviously I had to do a barbecue themed manicure featuring this potato salad polish by MJ Lacquer. It's called Beyond the Moss and it is so good. It's one of my favorite memories from this year from Polish Pickup Bingo. Okay, unfortunately, I did break my nail. I broke my pointer finger. You can see it's the shortest one there, so I chopped all the rest of them off. But even with my short nails, I still did some really cool looks. This was a group stream, actually, for the Polish Posse. We did a black light theme, so everyone had all their lights off and just was painting in the black lights. So, of course, I had to use a lot of the Cirque Vice collection because they glow really nicely. And I used this really cute, like, space cat stamping plate from Maniology, and I love these nails. I cannot wait to redo them with longer nails and add even more details. But yeah, space cats, and Reddit loved these nails. Couldn't get enough of the space cats. Okay, so this is another look I did along with my friend Fanaticure. So she was actually streaming these nails, and I was like, oh, that's such a cute idea. I'm going to do it along with her. So it's a base of Orly's Synthetic Symphony, which I think really blew up this year. Everybody seems to love that polish, and I like it too. I'm not the biggest purple fan, but if you're a purple fan, it's the polish to get. And then Kelly Marissa came out with an Orly collab where she made a jelly version of Synthetic Symphony called Mystic Jelly. And they pair beautifully with the Orly and Lisa Frank topper. So there you go. I will admit that, I was doing my manicure along with Fanaticure, and when we were done, I showed her the picture and she got mad at me because mine was better. And I'm not going to say they're better, but they might be. I really like how they came out, but they are thick. Let me tell you what. Jellies plus a glitter topper, and then of course the top coats to seal it all in. These were some thick peelies. All right, for Halloween, hands down my favorite Halloween look were these little pet cemetery ghosts. Now, I don't have a good picture of it, unfortunately, but what I did is I reverse stamped the little animals with a glow-in-the-dark top coat. So when you're in the dark, you see the little ghost still, and that's all you see is the little ghost. And I think it came out so cute. But yeah, these were adorable between the gradient that I did and then the little ghost, and that top coat you can see a little bit of in this picture, which I think just adds to the ghostliness, and it's good. I like it. Okay, another Polish Posse group stream was for Halloween. We did like a googly eye theme, so I actually did little Dotacure eyes in the background, and then I glued actual googly eyes to my nails. Now, I always use a peel off base coat, so it wasn't really a big deal to remove them, but it was so much fun. And here's the problem with these though, is I do my nails at night and then wait till the next day to take pictures out in the sunshine because I don't really have a good photography setup yet. So I did have to go like a full 24 hours wearing these three-dimensional googly eyes on my nails. Yeah, I don't recommend that. They got caught in everything. They were so much fun. And I did show them off to everybody I could at work. Going into fall, Thanksgiving, I became obsessed and still am with this brand I found on Etsy called Glimmer by Erica, and she makes these amazing glitter polishes. So I did another glitter jelly sandwich with these nails and then kind of like a glitter French tip on them for Thanksgiving. And I just think they're adorable. And I love that they show off this really cool glitter polish that I found online. I will link it below. It is a fantastic polish. All of hers are that I've tried so far. Going into Christmas, again, had to have more Glimmer by Erica. So that glitter polish you see on the ring finger, good stuff. And then some simple holly stamping. And I kept it kind of simple for Christmas. I focused on just really showing off the colors, and I don't know, I think it came out really nicely. So it's not overly complicated, but it's still really fun. Then the Polish Posse is back with another group stream. This time the theme was corn. So I did corn nails. I actually bought a stamping plate specifically for this stream because I didn't really have enough corn in my collection. So I did Hollow Taco in the background. This is Bet Bet Blue and Lemon Sucker. And then I reverse stamped over top a little touch of yellow just to give some 3 dimension to the corn. And then again with the linear hollows over here on the full cobs. It was a good time. For Christmas, again, we have some simple candy cane nails. And these are very simple, but like I said, I was really enjoying the more simple stamping looks. So it's just Hollow Taco's favorite sister with some white stamping on top. And then this is actually the new red, well, new as of this video, red flaky taco over Not Milky White. And it looks just like peppermint bark. I think it's really pretty. So a lot of people like these nails, including me. It's a good Christmas look. Finally, the last look I have for you are my New Year's slash like end of December nails. And for this, instead of using stamping polishes, I actually used powders. So I stamped the fireworks in white, but on my stamper, I had rubbed nail powders. So when I stamped in white, it picked up with the powder, and that's all that landed on the nail. And I think it looks so good. The metallics really, they shine a lot more in a powder form rather than the polish form. So that was really cool. Okay, so those were my favorite manicures that I did in 2022. So I'm excited to see where 2023 takes us so far as nail art. Like I said, I want to try new techniques and really get back to those complicated multi-layer stamps and decals and things like that. So I hope you joined me for that journey. Please let me know in the comments which look was your favorite, what kind of techniques you'd like to see more of, and if you want any tutorials, like full-length tutorials on any of those nail art looks, let me know. I'd be more than happy to recreate them. They were fun. All right, y'all. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.